Are we running into a situation, Representative Paul, where we're seeing fewer and fewer people effectively with skin in the game, and thus there's more and more pressure on politicians to just basically do what they need to do to get the votes, as opposed to really lead and fix these fiscal issues in a substantive way?
Well, I think that's true, and I think it's been that way a long time, but the big difference is the Treasury, in a real sense, is bare. It isn't like we're in the 1950s and the 1960s where economic growth could, work our way out of these problems, that you could print money forever. Printing the money right now, just what does it do? It fills the banks with excessive reserves, and they get paid to park them into the Federal Reserve. So it's quite a bit different. We're not the productive nation that we used to be. We have a lot of jobs have gone overseas. Our dollar is always weakening because prices do go up, and as long as we do that, the politicians are going to keep pushing that and trying to get away with it. But the big question is how long will the politicians be able to do this? And quite frankly, I think we're heading up to the wall where we won't be able to do it much longer.
What's the probability that we actually get a grand bargain
at the end of this year?
Yes.
Oh, probably zero. That's why I think we're over the cliff. We're past bargaining stage because they will not address those things I just stated. They're going to try to pretend they're going to do it, like the way they handled the debt increase. Last summer, that is a pretty good example. And matter of fact, the debt increase might be the big event. Come February, that might be every bit as big because they can roll those things over. They can postpone the big decisions in January, and yet that still does not remove the uncertainty. Uncertainty is a major cause of the inability for the market to get moving again, and they have to revamp it in a much more detailed fashion than they're even talking about right now.
Do you think the president is going to be able to bring Congress together back to the grand bargain issue to actually see some kind of reform before year end, or is it pretty much at this point over?
Oh, no, I think there'll be something, but it'll be very temporary. It won't be long-lasting. It won't restore confidence. It won't solve the problem. But there will be some type of reconciliation of saying we'll do this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. But and it may even help the marketplace, that is the financial markets, for a little while. But since it doesn't solve the problems, it'll only be temporary.